Howdy y'all, welcome back to the channel. So as I was editing this video, I realized that I didn't record an official beginning to the video. So you'll notice that the first half of the video or so is time-lapse of me and Michael, Wiley, Amber, Hunter working on putting up the boards across the trusses. Some people call them purlins, some people call them other things. I don't know what they're called, but the boards that hold everything together, and we screwed the metal down to those. The second half of the video was actually a construction crew had come over from church and helped us finish out the roof, and they had it done. I mean, it's amazing when God shows up, guys. God shows out, and his people showed up, and they had this roof done in a few hours, and it was amazing. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a lot of time lapse, but it's a work in progress, and the roof is done, guys. We are dried in. I know everybody's been waiting on this video, so I won't talk much longer. Let's get into it.
Every time we take on a project like this, I'm reminded it's not just about the roof going up. It's about what we're teaching our kids in the process. Out here, every job is a chance to build more than walls or trusses. It's a chance to build character. They're learning that hard work matters. That when you stick with something, even when it feels impossible, you come out stronger on the other side. They're learning that working together gets things done, and that a good work ethic will take you further than shortcuts ever could. The truth is, this roof will stand for years, but the values we're building in our kids, responsibility, perseverance, and teamwork, those will last a lifetime. And that's what makes all the sweat worth it.
Filled with junk he'd scrounged, but the pieces all served a purpose when bright ideas came around. Waste not, want not, you get what you've got, and a little goes a long way. There ain't nothing in this world he couldn't somehow whirl and give it a new lease, give it a little more time and grease. Waste not, want not, you get what you've got, and a little goes a long way. I learned it all from him, how to get the most for the least, how to patch things up like new when they wear out or tear loose. And it all means more to me, baby, 'cause nothing ever came too easy.
Sunrise comes, the rooster crows, I lace my boots and down we go. Fields to plow and seeds to sow, this life I lead, the only one I know. Hands are calloused, skin is worn from years of toiling since I was born. But I see grace in every dawn, in the sweat and dirt my faith is drawn. Down in God's country we work the land, give our praises with calloused hands. Through the trials and the strife, we find our strength in a humble life. Sunday comes, we rest our bones, gather around, we're never alone. Hymns to heaven, we lift our tone in a little church made of brick and stone. crops they grow, the seasons turn, lessons in patience that we learn. With every harvest, hearts that yearn for the Lord's reward from the seeds we churn. Down in God's country we work the land, give our praises with calloused hands. Through the trials and the strife, we find our strength in a humble life. We work the land, we give our praises with calloused hands. Through the trials and the strife, we find our strength in a humble life. Down in God's country we work the land, we give our praises with calloused hands. Through the trials and the strife, we find our strength in a humble life.
Got calloused hands and a back that aches, but I trade it for nothing, no matter what it takes. I ain't rich in money, but I'm rich in soul, digging deep roots, building life from a hole. Ain't got a blueprint or a master plan, just some good old grit and a piece of land. If the ground gives stone, then I'll stack it tall. If it gives me timber, I'll build me a wall. I'm living off the land, doing what I can, with the sweat on my brow and these two bare hands. Don't need nothing fancy, don't need no brand, just the good Lord's earth and a place to stand. One rock, one stick, one dream at a time. I'm building this life with what's already mine. Sun comes up and I rise with it. Got chores to do, but I don't quit. A little elbow grease and a fire inside, turning wild woods into home with pride. No concrete jungle, no big wide gate, just the rhythm of the land and a whole lot of faith. Always ain't gone, they're right beneath our feet, in the roots and the rain and the food we eat. I'm living off the land, doing what I can, with the sweat on my brow and these two bare hands. Don't need nothing fancy, don't need no brand, just the good Lord's earth and a place to stand. One rock, one stick, one dream at a time. I'm building this life with what's already mine. Yeah, I'm making it work the old school way. Living off the
Good morning, guys. So, I don't exactly know how to say this, except we are extremely blessed. We have been going to church in Boonville for a few months now, and one of the guys from church owns a construction company and offered to come bring his crew over for a whole day to help with our roof. So they're here now. I'm going to turn on the camera so y'all can get to watch that. Shout out to Larry Simpson Construction. We appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Yeah, let's get into it, guys.
What makes this moment so powerful is that we were ready to keep pushing through on our own. We had already set the trusses, and our plan was to finish out the runners and lay the metal ourselves. Honestly, we figured it would take us about a week to get it done. And then God showed up through Larry and his crew. Larry, who we go to church with, brought his team from Larry Simpson Construction. In a few hours, they finished the wooden runners and installed the upcycled metal we already had on hand. What would have taken us days of hard work, they knocked out in an afternoon, not even asking for a thing in return. That kind of generosity, it humbles you. It reminds us that God uses His people in ways we could never plan for. We didn't ask for help. We weren't even praying about it. But He still sent the right people at the right time to lift the load. And that's what I want to share with you. Don't underestimate how God can use you. Your skills, your talents, your time, your willingness. He can take whatever you have and use it to make a difference in someone else's life. This roof will protect us for years, but the memory of this blessing, the reminder that God provides through the hands and hearts of His people, that's something we'll carry forever.
There's a widow down the gravel road. Her garden's overgrown. Her roof's about to fold. And the kids in town, they run around, no shoes upon their feet. While the preacher prays for mercy, I hear God speak to me. We're the hands of heaven, the feet on the ground, called to lift the broken, turn lives around. It ain't about glory, it ain't about fame, just showing His love in His holy name. We're the hands of heaven, doing what we can. With a servant's heart, we follow His plan. There's a stranger at the corner store, lost in his eyes, like he can't take much more. I offer a smile, a dollar of prayer. Sometimes the smallest kindness can answer despair. He works through the willing, through hearts that stay still. It's not in the grandeur, but in the quiet will. We're the hands of heaven, the feet on the ground, called to lift the broken, turn lives around. It ain't about glory, it ain't about fame, just showing His love in His holy name. We're the hands of heaven, doing what we can. With a servant's heart, we follow His plan. The carpenter's hands bore the weight of a tree, and He calls us to carry the least of these. Every meal, every hug, every moment we give, it's the echo of His mercy, the reason we live. We're the hands of heaven, the feet on the ground, called to lift the broken, turn lives around. It ain't about glory, it ain't about fame, just showing His love in His holy name. We're the hands of heaven, doing what we can. With a servant's heart, we follow His plan. Daddy woke us up by the crack of dawn, with calloused hands and a weary yawn. the ground running, no looking back. Our old wooden plow had seen better days, but we pushed through the fields in a dusty haze. Brother swung the hammer steady and true, building up the barn, our dreams in view. Together we're stronger, with each stone laid, a family united in the sweat we paid. Hand in hand, heart to heart, we stand tall. Our homestead, our pride through it all. Little sister carried water from the creek so clear. Her smile kept us going through blood and tears. Grandma in the kitchen baking bread so fine, feeding our spirits one meal at a time. Storm clouds gathering on the horizon wide, but we'll face them together side by side. With love as our mortar and dreams as our beams, we're building our future one day at a time. Together we're stronger, with each stone laid, a family united in the sweat we paid. Hand in hand, heart to heart, we stand tall. Our homestead, our pride through it all. Together we're stronger, with each stone laid, a family united in the sweat we paid. Hand in hand, heart to heart, we stand tall. Our homestead, our pride through it all. Our homestead, our pride through it all. Old metal standing rusted tall, echoes of the past in every wall. Tearing down to build anew, turning scraps into something true. Sweat drips, we swing in pride underneath that big old sky. This ain't just metal rusting bone, it's pieces of a future home. We're reclaiming dreams from rusted steel, turning waste into something real. Off-grid life in the middle of nowhere, past and future blending everywhere. Every beam another story told, of a strong never grows old. We'll shape it all with our own hands, forge a future from these lands. Rusted edges sharp as knives cut through the memory of old lives. But here we stand with purpose clear, building dreams from what's left here. Reclaiming dreams from rusted steel, turning waste into something real. Off-grid life in the middle of nowhere, past and future blending everywhere. Reclaiming dreams from rusted steel, turning waste into something real. Off-grid life in the middle of nowhere, past and future blending everywhere. record being another story told. Oh, but strong never grows old. We'll shape it all with our own hands, forge a future from these lands. Rusted edges sharp as knives, cut through the memory of old lives. But here we stand with purpose clear, building dreams from what's left here, reclaiming dreams from rusted steel, turning waste into something real. Off-grid life in the middle of nowhere, past and future blending everywhere.
Morning sun's rising, coffee's on the stove. The kids start stirring, it's time to hit the road. We take it slow, 'cause life's a winding way. In each other's company we savor every day. Hand in hand, we face the trials with grace. No rush or hurry, just steady wins the race. The old oak tree in our yard's grown tall, like the love we share, it stands through it all. It's a simple kind of living, and it feels just right. Hard work and love fill up our nights. With every moment that we get to share, I see the beauty of a life lived fair. Dinner time special, we gather round the table, sharing stories about our day, as much as we are able. The laughter sweet, the worries light. We count our blessings in the soft twilight. I watch my children grow, becoming who they are in this quiet life where dreams don't seem too far. My heart is full, my burden's light. In their smiles I find my strength each night. It's a simple kind of living, and it feels just right. Hard work and love fill up our nights. With every moment that we get to share, I see the beauty of a life lived fair. Dinner time special, we gather round the table, sharing stories about our day, as much as we are able. The laughter sweet, the worries light. In their smiles I find my strength each night. It's a simple kind of living, and it feels just right. Hard work and love fill up our nights. With every moment that we get to share, I see the beauty of a life lived fair.
Hey guys, look at
Y'all
that.
see that?
So,
Oh my Lord, guys.
we are so blessed. So blessed.
That's not even strong enough words.
No,
No.
no, it's not. It is not. So, special shout out again to Larry Simpson Construction and his guys.
That's out of Magazine, Arkansas. If anybody needs...
Or Boonville, Arkansas? Is it Magazine?
It's Magazine,
Oh, okay. Magazine.
I think.
Or Boonville. They're same.
Boonville or Magazine.
Whatever.
Right here together, you know.
Somewhere.
Guys, I highly recommend them if you need any work done.
Yeah.
They they get it done. I don't even, I don't know where to start, but like 5 hours today, this was done.
Yeah.
Of course, you guys seen us do, put the trusses up. We had a lot of the purlings done on this side already.
We had a couple left on that side to do. And then most of them on this side to do.
All of them over there. Yeah.
I guess all of them.
They did. I mean,
Yeah.
well, I say they did. Mikey helped. Mikey was huge help. I was on the ground cutting metal, passing metal up to everybody, and but he brought his crew out, and man, they wiped it out.
You didn't see me a lot because I was cooking for everybody.
Yeah.
So I was inside a lot, cooking and cleaning, but it was amazing. It was amazing.
Absolutely.
So we go to church with Larry, and he watches our YouTube channel. Hey, Larry. And he had offered to come help us do this.
Right.
And notice I said he didn't offer to charge us to do this. And that's very humbling.
Yeah.
Like, tears. Thank you, Larry. Means a lot. But yeah, they got it done super fast.
It was,
Just a few hours. That would have taken us a week or more.
Now, we do still like putting the ridge cap on. You can probably see the daylight coming through the ridge down through here.
Yeah.
We do still like that. We didn't have the seal to put under the ridge cap to keep the wind from going up under the ridge cap. So we do have to go pick some of that up. I want to say me and Mikey, but Mikey will get that taken care of. No problem.
Yeah.
It's going to be an easy thing to do.
And we've got a lot of holes to fill.
And
because it is used metal.
You probably can't see it, but we have boards sticking out of the back there that's not covered up.
You can kind of see them back there.
They offered to clean all that up for me and cut them all off and all that stuff, but guys, I mean, I'm like, you guys done such an awesome job. Just go home and spend, the rest of the day with your family. We can handle that.
Right.
The biggest thing was just getting this metal on, and they wiped it out.
They got done so fast.
Yeah. Super great bunch of guys.
Right.
I mean, yeah. Like she said, we cannot thank Larry enough. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep. Makes me want to cry. Tears of joy. Thank you. Of gratitude.
She has, you guys, most of you guys that follow us, probably have realized she's been absolutely stressed out ever since we took that tarp off camp. And,
nah. Not me.
This is
Not at
such
all.
a relief to have something back over camp where we don't have to worry about the rain.
Yeah.
Even if, so we put house wrap underneath the tin, so it's fully sealed all the way across. Even if it does rain right now with no ridge cap on it, it's not going to just, pour through and soak everything.
No, it's not.
But yeah, I do have to pick up I can't remember what he called it, bird's nest or bird's something that you put under there. Anyway,
we'll figure it out. Sure, we can Google it.
Yeah. But.
Or my dad will probably watch us and call us and tell us
Yeah.
what it is. But, yeah, so there it is, guys.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
So
I really cannot wait to get in closing things here now. The problem with that is, I think leaving it open like this is going to let wind just pass on through.
Which feels really great when it's hot outside. Like today, it was allowing a breeze.
Well,
I
think
nice,
though it's kind of one of those things to where
if we get high winds.
I could do one day I can do a back wall, and then the next week I could do the front wall, or how that goes. But if you put a wall up, then you've got something for wind to hit and go up. So it's one of those things to where we need to be prepared to get it knocked out whenever we do it.
We need to do this wall and that wall over there first, because most of our wind and storms come from the northwest, and that direction, that is the northwest
Or at least
corner.
the wind does, yeah.
The wind does.
For some
and
reason,
so,
the way this ridge works is all the wind is coming in from that direction. I mean,
Occasionally.
Really, it comes in here and whips around. It's not a direct straight line wind. It's just kind of a whipping around effect in here, but it does come from that direction.
If you know about science and you've ever studied wind patterns and clearings in trees, then you know the wind kind of comes in like this and kind of goes down and like swirls and then goes back out. That's kind of how it is down here because we're in the trees. Which is nice, because if we were up on top of the mountain and straight line winds, you know, we're going to have a lot more wind damage than we will be in down here in the trees. So, yeah. But if you missed it on the last episode that we put out, this is going to be a gable end. So this is all going to be covered in kind of an old rusty tin. And then under here, there's going to be like a roof that goes back. Right. Is he changing? He's changing his mind again on me.
I'm thinking about maybe doing board and batten up here. We'll see. We'll see.
We have rusty metal. We don't have board
we do.
and batten.
We have that big pine tree log right there that would probably make all we need to put up on the front of this building.
Okay, whatever. Whatever you want to do, dear.
I don't know. We'll see. Probably would be a little bit quicker to throw metal up, but I don't know. You know how my mind works.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Just let me do my bottle wall. Leave me alone with that. You can figure out this up here. Just leave me alone with my bottle wall that I'm going to have to finish now because now it's under a roof.
Yeah. Anyway, guys.
So walls are going to come next.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we're going to do interior walls first.
So,
we talked about it.
My thinking is...
We should take them inside.
Oh, okay. Well,
we just had dinner, so we haven't cleaned up after dinner yet. Don't judge us, but, you know.
Pause button. Boom, guys. Now we're inside.
Yeah, look.
So as y'all can see, now we have... How's the lighting?
It's fine.
Now we have rafters to be able to put a ceiling in here. So we're going to put a ceiling across and come down with walls on the insides of both of the buses. So when you walk in here, it's going to be just a room with walls. You're not going to see the buses anymore.
Right. You won't even know there's buses there until you go inside of them.
And my thinking is because I have no idea how long it's going to take to finish the outside of this. And, you know, all that stuff. So my thinking is we're going to come in here and make these interior walls. We're going to seal this up so we can heat. You know, if it gets cold on us before we get the outside walls done, we'll have these, because these are going to be metal. We are putting old rusty tin on the ceiling and a little bit down the side at the top. You'll just have to follow along and see how that works. But then it's going to be wood from there on down. That way we can, if it gets cold, we can keep it warm in here and not have to focus on doing all the major work on the outside. We'll see how that all works out and plays out. But
you know how plans change around here.
Right.
How's David say it? It's a game plan, not a set plan, or something like that?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And temporarily, we've got this LED light strip that goes across here to light the thing up. But here's an interior shot. It's so tall, guys. It's so tall.
We do have, so of course we used metal, so it had screw holes existing, and a lot of those screw holes did not line up with the purlings that I had up. So we do have to climb up and do some patching on some screw holes. But that's not an issue at all.
Yeah. So guys,
this is the view from the back side of camp. Mm-hmm. We're actually standing where the pantry is going to go. Or probably the outside wall of the pantry, but anyway.
Ish. Somewhere right here.
Right in here somewhere.
But, yeah, that's that. It's not often you guys get to see inside camp. Lola's over there digging a hole.
Yes, she is.
But here it is. And there's the roof. It's awesome.
Very awesome.
It definitely makes you feel like you're, like, living in a shop.
Yeah, yeah. And the one thing we've noticed is our generator sits right back here.
Yeah.
And with this roof on, now when the generator's running, all the noise comes in here and rolls around inside of camp. So
echoes,
it's very loud in here.
It's hard to talk on the phone.
I'm actually thinking that we're just going to take a tarp and put it along this side just to kind of block the noise until we get things going.
We could go get some of those cutoffs from that sawmill and do this wall first.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking of doing, is doing the cutoffs off of a sawmill. They sell those bundles for what, $25?
$25.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's
$25.
like a 4 foot tall, 4 foot wide bundle. Pretty good size, but it's a lot of wood. I think one bundle will probably do this whole wall. Maybe. Be
I
very
don't know.
close.
I don't know. But either way, yeah, that's a cheap way to do it. And it'll look cool. It'll look kind of like a log cabin on the outside.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll look very much like a log cabin.
Yep. If we get another roll of that house wrap or some plastic, we can put it behind it and keep the draft out. But yeah, like I said, it's a game plan, not a set plan. So don't get your hopes up. It'll probably change before we actually do it.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
We'll see.
Anyway. All right. I guess that's all. What do you got to say, Wiley?
As always, y'all, work hard, stay humble, and love God.
Amen. Bye, y'all.